I'm back, everybody. Welcome back to another Lake Life After Dark episode. Hello, honey.
Number 5.
So we're going to be doing a debriefing of the mountain experience and just kind of catch up, you and I. This thing's been a little crazy since I've gotten home. I know I'm scruffy. But we do have a sponsor for today's video, and it is HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Hey, look, folks, if you don't like going to the grocery store, which I don't, I'm not sure anybody does, HelloFresh allows you to get meals that are absolutely delicious delivered to your house, right to your door, just like everything you get nowadays. Heat it up, cook it, follow the instructions, put it in your mouth and enjoy deliciousness. And if you're just stuck eating the same old beanies and weenies or same thing every day, getting a routine, break out of the rut. HelloFresh has got you covered with 20 plus delicious chef curated recipes that are gonna make your mouth water. And they don't lock you into anything specific order-wise. If you want to switch it up, change your delivery dates, change how many meals you get, it's fully customizable to whatever you want. My lovely wife, aka OSG, is actually a registered dietitian.
I have a lot of clients and I always love to recommend HelloFresh because it is a great meal service. They do all the work for you so you don't have to sit there and meal plan yourself. They create all the recipes and it's so easy to use. The work in the kitchen is so easy. Everything from the delivery options to unpacking, putting them in the refrigerator. It is step-by-step directions. All you have to do is open up the bag, put out your ingredients and start cooking.
Very creamy, delicious beef. A little tastiness on the side, delicious, just interesting flavors. You gotta give it a try. And you can get all of these meals, each serving is now starting at $5.66. And HelloFresh has given us a special offer for you. Down below in the description, you will see a promo code. It is LakeLife80. Click the link down there and you will receive your first 8 meals free. So that's $80 off your first month with HelloFresh. Go get you some of that best value delicious choice down below. Thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Man, it's nice to have a sponsor.
It is.
Really haven't.
Does anybody else want to sponsor us?
Yeah, let us know because our house is falling apart.
And Justin still has a brain tumor in his head.
Oh yes, that too. Are we going to get into that today? Or I thought we were just talking about
we will get into that later.
Okay, all right. There's a lot to talk about though. I just got back from the montañas. How do you say mountains in Spanish? Montañas?
That sounds about right.
Is that?
Yeah.
That sounds okay.
I think you know more Spanish than I do at this point in life.
And that's weird.
It's very
because
weird.
You're like half Hispanic. By the way,
that's my cup.
If you're wondering why we both have turquoise cups, I don't know. I'm not drinking any alcoholic beverages tonight, by the way. That was one of our last Lake Life videos. I am dehydrated from being up in high altitude, so I'm drinking water. Although I did enjoy a good Texas Shiner Bock when I got back.
Yes, you did. I made sure to stock that fridge with Shiner.
Thank you so much. But I did not have any alcoholic beverages while I was in the mountains, and it was really tough. And I didn't shower for I think it was 7 or 8 days. And so when
You're still struggling in the scruff department.
And I have not I still haven't shaved. Yeah, what did you think? Because I had a big bag. I still have my bag next to me, which we'll get into some of the stuff. But I brought like all of my clothes, including some of the just nasty camo stuff. I still
smell this shirt. I've already washed this shirt, and I think I still smell it.
This is seriously one of my favorite shirts ever, by the way. It's wool, but it's light wool.
I think I still smell it. It's like that body odor is stuck in there.
I hit a point up there. If you're wondering why I didn't shower, it's because there wasn't an opportunity to shower. I was trying to conquer the elk. I found elk. I went deep. I got obsessed is what happened. And I found these animals like way up in the mountains, and I basically had to sleep up there with them. And I was not even around a facility in the first place, like at my base camp that I had.
But there had to be like a river or something.
There was, but it was made out of ice water coming from the mountains. Like the first two days I was there up on the mountain, I started getting that like sticky feeling when I went to bed, you know, because I would walk and I would sweat. Like the first couple days I got there, especially, it was warm. It was like in the 60s, 65. And then in the night, it would get down like in the 40s. And it got really cold. You get sweaty, and then you get that sticky feeling. And like normally, if I crawl in bed and I'm all sticky, I can't sleep at all.
I can't sleep when like you have not showered, so I just I don't know.
Yeah, it's like you just like bump elbows, and it's like
oh,
sticky.
Get off me.
I went down to this river at night, and I got naked. And I jumped in. Well, I jumped in.
Skinny dipped in the rivers of Colorado.
No.
In the montañas.
It was like shin deep.
Oh.
And I tiptoed in.
You were naked, but you were just ankle deep?
Well, yeah.
Oh, man, that must have been a sight to see.
Yeah. I mean, you really didn't even need a flashlight to see me. I was like just the white of the moon. You know, I basically looked like the moon out there. But I would just cup my hands and I would splash the water, and every time I did that, it was like, oh no, I hate the life. I wish
somebody was there to film this, because I can see it, I can picture it.
I was cursing the entire time. It was so bad. I had a little bar of soap, and I lathered up real quick, and I just kind of splished. And thank goodness I had a towel, and I started a fire beforehand, knowing it was going to suck that bad. So I started a fire. I threw like every log I could find on it, got it like raging, went down into the creek.
And then you just started dancing around it.
I got
LFG
close.
the wild.
I basically just cupped to the fire like this, and I tried to stretch things back out. I decided I was not going to do that ever again after that experience. So I just dealt with the stickiness. But it actually got colder after that. And I just slept sticky. I learned to deal with it.
Good.
After like 4 or 5 days, you just kind of learn to deal with it.
I don't know if I could. I don't
But
know.
I want you to go.
Oh, I'd love to go.
I want you to go bad.
I need like a base camp where there is a shower.
I know. Okay, so there's ways around it. I've been thinking about it, because you get up there, and all these videos you're going to be able to see on my channel. We'll link it down below. And it's basically a documentation of, I like to go on adventures and learn things, but this was especially cool because it was in North America. There's a species I'd never gone after before, both fishing and hunting. And then fully immersed out there by myself and trying to figure out like how to just survive. That's what made it so neat. But while I was up there, I was like, this is so cool. I'm getting to experience this, but I wish you could see it there, with me. It's different. It's different on the lens, like through the lens. You can see it.
To experience it with your wife. How sweet.
I did, and but it's just rough. I know you like to hike, and you have these shoes that I've bought you that you've worn like once.
I have worn them more. You guys can attest to that. I've worn them in videos. I would love to go with you. Now, if we can get a babysitter, Mimi.
Or what if we took Emmy, and then we had like, or you want to go solo, just us?
Maybe this time around I just want to do us.
Okay.
She's still to the point where she's picking up leaves and stuffing them in her face.
Yeah, she would be doing that. But if you guys would want to see this, let us know on our Instagram page, also linked down below, because we're seriously thinking about it. But I'm going to have to make some innovations for you so that you could handle it. I've got a really nice tent. So the tent, I have it's a Kodiak canvas. I don't know the exact model, but it is literally made out of this thick canvas material, and the water just beads right off of it, and it's like the old school style, like with the big metal poles, and it's like a house. Cool. Like you can stand up in it fully, like stretch out, like it's big, and it's made so that you can put a heater inside of there, run on a propane tank, and you can heat it, and that heat inside of that canvas just stays in there.
Let's do it.
And I've got cots, I've got sleeping bags, like it's fully comfortable. It's just, have you ever restroomed outside. That is the
We have a restroom.
restroom in the great outdoors.
I don't know if we need to get into
I
that.
think that's a great question to ask. That might be the title of this video. Have you ever pooped in the woods?
No, I have not.
You have not?
I have not.
Are you sure? It's so liberating.
I don't know if I want to.
You do. Trust me.
Did you bring toilet paper?
Oh yeah, you got to. But I tell you what's even better than toilet paper. This is one of the kits I brought right here.
I think I'd get too scared and then I'd just be constipated for a week and then I'd just be in pain.
Well, that can happen. But, you know, I'm civilized. I got toothpaste, I got deodorant, I got a toothbrush, and this is my little travel toothbrush. Look how cute this is. Oh, yeah. Oh, you gotta stay organized out there.
I think you're
Look
more
at that.
organized camping than you are at home.
Look at that little guy there.
Why is that yellow? That is not a clean toothbrush.
What happens at camp stays at camp. I washed it in the river, so who knows?
What's in that river?
Now this was my full towel here. This is my towel from the woods. What do you think about it? You can smell it.
Oh, I smell it. I smell it.
I did.
There's like a little sniff there.
There's remnants of smells in here. Now this is kind of a solution here for just kind of a quick wipe. This is a body wipe. It's called it's a biodegradable large wet wipe.
Okay.
So you basically, you just kind of like maintenance wipe yourself with that.
I can do that.
Now this right here might be the game changer of the bunch. Dispersible, all over wipe. So it's got vitamin E, it's alcohol free, it has aloe.
I would hope it doesn't have alcohol.
So you basically, and I think it's Dollar Shave Club, they also have one. It's called a One Wipe Charlie. It's similar. Let me tell you something.
This is all you need if
That's
you go
a
to the
game
bathroom?
changer. Oh yeah, that's a game changer. You can use toilet paper, but one of those is it's life changing. I just find a nice tree, and you get this fresh smell of pine. And
What if you like sit on something?
you don't sit down.
You just
Walk. You engage the quads, and you hang on to a nice pine. That's how you do it.
I can't with this conversation.
And angle is important.
Now they're like imaging you
Angle is
squatting.
important. Listen, if I can help somebody get along out there one day, I'm here to do it. Now I ate a lot of these when I wasn't catching fish and eating trout. So all I brought was potatoes, lemons, butter. You gave me some butter. Aluminum foil. And I had these. And these meals were really, I wanted to reserve these for me, like being on top of the mountains. This is like hello not fresh. That's basically what this is. This is like hello, have it in 10 years and you'll survive.
This is like you order 1,000 of these and keep them in your basement just in case you have like an apocalypse.
Yeah, if you're like a hoarder or whatever that's called. Water can be an issue as well, hydration. So
I feel like we're at like show and tell.
this is kind of show and tell because I never showed you these things. You were asking me how I got water. I ran out of Ozarka or whatever it was, Aquafinas, and I found this thing on Amazon that allows you to filter water, and I never used it before, and it worked tremendously. So if you're ever out in the woods, and when I was in New Zealand, the water was so crisp and so clean and so fresh, like you could just drink it right out of the mountains. It was awesome.
Unless you get like an amoeba that goes straight to your brain.
Right, but I mean, usually how you get those things is farther downstream and like a lot of animals living around. So like there's a lot of woodland creatures up there in Colorado. And there was cows, like cattle that were roaming the fields. And, there was a lot of chipmunks. I don't know, chipmunks, they're cute, but when they're pooping all the time near the water, maybe you're getting something weird. So this thing right here, this is made by a company called Platypus, and they make like hydration packs and gear and stuff, but you fill this up in the river, your little stream there, where, I was getting all clean and frozen, and you hang this up and you run a hose through a filter down to the lower one. My filters right here. So you do it like this.
Oh.
And then it fills this other bag up in like minutes.
Gravity.
Gravity-fed water filter. So literally, you wouldn't even need to take water. You just have yourself a little source. And then you can use that to brush your teeth or cook your
yellow
food.
Toothbrush.
With my yellow toothbrush.
That's
now,
great.
What I was thinking about would be so awesome, like amongst these things, is if you could cook. Are you getting text messages?
I am.
Who's texting you this late?
Your mom.
My mom.
Yep.
Like, what's my mom doing texting me at this hour?
She just sent me a picture. She goes, "Here's a tray if you want to use it for Emmy's birthday."
So Emmy's birthday, she's almost turning 1, y'all, and we no longer have a baby.
She's already like a toddler.
She's grown up. She's growing up so fast. Anyways, back to the mountains.
Segue. Montañas.
Montañas. So I was thinking, how great would it be to just be out there looking at the serenity of the montañas. And then we have like some actual good food, not like mountain houses and some trout, which trout are great, but like some good breakfast food.
Like some good healthy chew. Oh, what if I brought cinnamon rolls and we do them on the campfire?
That's what I'm talking about right there. Like pancakes, cinnamon rolls. I'd love to do like a whole series of camp cooking.
That'd be awesome.
You know?
Let's do it.
See, this is, ooh, man, gets me excited just thinking about the awesome opportunities.
That would be a great Lake Life episode of just filming me in the outdoors.
I think so. I honestly was thinking like...
I've been in mom mode for so long that I don't even know what a piece of dirt looks like.
You need to.
I know.
There was a time where I came home one time and you were just digging up the backyard making landscapes.
Right.
I was like, who did I marry? But I think it'd be a cool series if we did like maybe some RVing or just some camping, you know?
I'm all for it.
Okay. We haven't discussed it fully, so we're discussing it now. I think we should do it like soon.
Like next month.
Okay, let's pull the trigger on it.
Smash the like button.
Smash.
If you guys want to see that.
Yeah, if you want to see it, we will bring it to you. I think it'd be awesome. It'd be a good series. I actually got 9 videos while I was up there in the mountains.
Holy cow.
For a week. I mean, it's just, there's so much. There's so much to see and cover. It's awesome. You know what's also great is it's like those national parks up there, they're open to anybody. And there's no fees to get in. There's no you just go up there. Now, if you have an RV, you know, you might want to go to a park and you have to pay like some fees. But if you just want to, it reminds me of like the old West, like back, people just used to get in their cars and drive out west and like go enjoy, you know, whatever.
The national parks.
Yeah, the national parks. So that's one reason we pay taxes. You own the land. You own those parks, people. So
enjoy them. Go
enjoy them if you want to. Now, if you don't want to be around your significant other or your kids for a long number of time, I was going to say I understand.
I was going to say it. Come on. Here. I'd love to hear you say that.
You may want to limit yourself to like 3 or 4 days, not like an entire month. You know.
I see. You wanted to escape us.
No. It is forever. It will be just ingrained in my DNA for adventure. And I know it's imprinted upon Emmy as well. She has an adventurous spirit already. And
We're gonna be in trouble.
It's gonna be interesting later. I'm gonna have to take her out to the outdoors and, you know, just throw her to the wolves, basically, make her a savage. So, no boy will ever want to date her. So I've got some other items in here that folks at home might find interesting, and maybe it'll spark some questions. Like I want to hear some questions from you. This is a tent that goes in your backpack. And you take it on top of the mountain. So if you wanna like really get serious,
really sleep with those animals,
really sleep up there with the animals, we could do it. This is a 2-person tent right here. So you take that on your back. I mean, it's light. That whole thing folds out, and it's.
This is like even the rods that go.
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, it's everything. So if you really want to get like deeply immersed, that's not glamping right there. That is like
savagery.
This is my cook kit. Oh, something else I learned. Taking tea is really like that would be a good deal. I didn't take any tea. I took coffee. Coffee takes a while to make, but like taking some tea.
Oh, you can get some like caffeinated tea, and that's like super easy to make.
Yeah. So with this, like here's your little propane thing. You got an entire kitchen right here. This was my kitchen.
What?
This is why I think it would be so awesome if you came and we like just tag team this deal. Like I'm out there getting fish.
And I'm cooking for you? Is that why you want to bring me?
If I don't get them, what are you going to eat?
I don't know.
Oh, so...
I'll eat you.
Oh, okay. I'm saying I suck at cooking. This right here is a stove. So you hook it up to the propane and then you light it on fire. I would do it right here on this table, but there's a lot of like varnish and resin on this table, and if it got on fire, I don't think we'd get out of here very much. This whole house is made out of wood.
Yeah.
So, not a good idea.
For one eye situation.
Yeah, this is so I got a little titanium cup, put it on there, and then I can heat up water, put it in a mountain house.
How long does it take to heat up?
About 5 minutes or so. You know, it depends on the altitude. That's what was weird is like there's different boiling temperatures.
Oh, that's right.
Altitudes.
Like baking and cooking is totally different up there.
Yeah, so that would be a factor for sure. Because where I was, my base camp was at 10,500 feet. I also have this bowl and a spoon.
A spork.
Yeah, it's a spork. Now, there's a long handle on that, and that's for a specific reason. Because when you're reaching inside of a mountain house bag to eat your dehydrated sustenance, you don't want to get it on your knuckles.
So it's like a long grabber in there.
It's a long grabber.
It's like a long hand.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's like a long mini hand.
It's like a spork you get from KFC. And yeah. So. Does it smell?
It smells moldy.
Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Oh wow, that's bad. Yeah, see that's water from the lake that I haven't washed yet.
And that's why your toothbrush is moldy.
Yeah, I knew there'd be a surprise in there somewhere. It's worth going through that stuff.
Cover it up.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. I'm just gonna put this in the bathroom.
Just where it belongs.
Do you have any like questions about like how? Because you're gonna go do this.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know what questions to ask because I don't even know what I'm gonna even experience.
You don't even know. But you're willing.
Oh, I'm so willing.
Okay.
I have a very adventurous spirit. I just don't always get to enjoy the adventure because I'm starting home with him.
Well, since mom mode.
Yeah.
That's kind of been a thing. But
I have no problem just jumping on. Now, I will say the shower thing does get me because women have needs and we need a shower. Well, I don't know if I can go 10 days without washing my hair. This will be a grease ball right here.
Oh yeah, my hair got pretty greasy.
Like 3 days and my hair is like wet.
Well, you could always just dip your head in the river, you know?
And
just
freeze my head?
Oh yeah. Yeah, just...
By the way, you didn't even notice I got a haircut, did you?
I did after you told me. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I dropped like 5 inches off, people.
Yeah, it does look great, and you added some streaks.
Some streaks.
What are they called?
I got some color. I got some highlights.
Highlights.
I feel like this is like one of these like mini hands.
Yeah, that hasn't been washed either. So.
Okay.
I had highlights when I was a young man trying to figure out my life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I put those things in my hair. It was popular at the time within the sink.
No, it was called a frost. You had frost.
I had frosted tips.
Frosty tips.
Frosted tips, and you put that gel in your hair. Oof. Like you just get that gel from Walgreens, and you just.
Ooh.
And it was like hard.
What was it? Bedhead.
Hard. No,
my brother always used Bedhead.
That was nice. That was a nice brand.
Oh.
I couldn't afford that. I don't know, whatever, Aquavive or something. Aquavive, is that name?
I don't even know what that is.
Brand sound familiar?
That's what I did when he was gone. In savagery mode. I went to the salon.
Yeah. And I heard you bought some furniture as well, which is also kind of a tradition, I guess.
Yeah, it's part of a tradition, but it's also part of like our marriage agreement. Our unwritten marriage agreement. When you leave, I get a piece of furniture.
Is there like a number of days that really comes into play?
Well, it used to be every time you leave the country, but I feel like if you leave for a week at a time, I'm getting something.
Yeah, I feel like the goal line is moving here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So eventually it's going to be every time I go fishing.
Oh.
There's just going to be something in the house. I'm excited to see what it is. Somebody
has to nest around here because I think you guys, we've already told you, if it wasn't for me, you'd still be living on a blow-up mattress.
I'd be living in a tent. I mean, that's my nature. Mm-hmm. That's how I am. I'm a very simplistic needs person. Like, I really like to, whatever's needed and it's important and I know it's going to be used, I like for it to be nice and a good quality item. Mm-hmm. Like, all the stuff that I'm going to be depending on in the outdoors, I like to make sure it's nice quality equipment.
And dependable.
And things that, tools for work, like a nice computer. Mm-hmm. My truck's just really an average truck. I kind of just beat it up and use it as a tool. I'm not I need to go get the best couch and the biggest TV ever.
Yeah.
Like, our TV was given to us.
Yeah, and
it's got like
might need to be replaced.
Probably does. Definitely the most money we've ever spent on any furniture item is that couch up there.
I think
that was like a big deal.
Yeah, even that huge armoire that we have, the couch still has everything beat.
Every other piece of furniture you've basically just gotten, and I'm like, cool, all right.
You know what I love though? It's totally off topic. I love to get furniture at consignment shops and antique stores. I don't go to just.
That's hunting.
It is. It's like you feel like a great reward. It's kind of like, when you go hunting, you get that elk that you've just been hunting for the past week.
I didn't get it.
Okay. When you go hunting.
You shoot it and it's just dead. Y'all, you missed it today. We'll go into the brain tumor stuff in a later video. But just to make light of the situation, I went and saw a new doctor today, and as an analogy, he must have thought I was like the biggest dumb redneck ever, and he was trying to dumb down and explain to me what was going on about this treatment, and he was like, you basically if you're going hunting and you shoot the animal, it's just dead. You just leave it.
And then you go pick it up.
Okay. All right. Where were you going?
I was saying, when you're going hunting and you have, you're stalking this animal that you want so bad, and then you finally get it. That's how I am with furniture. I will stock furniture at consignment and antique stores, and then when the price is right and the timing is right, you better believe I will be taking that thing home.
Wham. You're kind of frugal.
Kind of, but I'll spend money for a decent.
But if you wait on the right deal, it's not just we gotta have it and just go and do it. So I got
my options.
Super lucky in that regard, because spending can be an issue in marriages. I feel like on both sides, not just on the wifey side for sure. So, how far are we into this podcast? We're probably pretty far.
We're
it's 30. Not a podcast. It kind of is.
30 minutes in?
Maybe this should be a podcast.
People want us to make a podcast. I feel like people like the lake life because it's a different side of us.
Yeah, and I like this. I like debriefing. I didn't tell you everything on the way here because I was I want to experience a little bit of it on camera.
Yeah, and I'm just glad that you took a shower.
Oh my gosh, that's the first thing I did. I was embarrassed for myself. So when was the last day I was up there on the mountains, there was a whiff of it smelled like doo-doo.
And it was
It was bad. It wasn't me. No. It wasn't me. I think it was a bear. I had found some bear scat, and there were some bears in the area, and bears really stink. But I went and I lifted my shirt, and I did one of these, and I went to each armpit, and it was
rank.
When you're smelling yourself, you're whoa. That's when you know it's pretty bad.
But it's almost impressive. Wow, I got to that point.
It is impressive. But then on the way home, driving,
you're sitting in your filth.
Yeah, and I got out of my car multiple times to fill up with gas, and then I would open the truck door to get back in, and I was it stinks in my truck, and it's me.
Ew.
That's when you know it's bad.
Oh.
So anyways, I enjoyed our new shower completed. Finally, thank you. Can we thank Chad?
Yes,
Can we
we
thank
need to
Stonehenge? We get a lot of like reach out for the channel about help and stuff, and thank you to everyone that like gave us like quotes and things like that, contacts. And then one of the people that reached out was Chad with his company is Stonehenge, and it's out of Keller, Texas, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
He was super quick. He treated us like we were the only customers he had, and definitely was not. They were very busy, but they did a fantastic job and gave us a great price. We basically had to get a whole new shower. And I think it looks even better now.
Yeah, it does.
So
it feels better. It looks better. 100% satisfied.
We've been taking a shower basically down here in my studio for months. So it is just nice to have our own shower back, and it's even better. And we just know it's gonna work right.
It's gonna outlast the house. Like if this has like a tornado and everything's pummeled, the shower is gonna survive.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, the walls will be gone. So anyway, it just feels good, and we'll give you guys an update on that on our next vlog. We'll show you what's going on, but it just feels good. So good things happening, good vibes.
Yes.
I think we'll end it right there. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of Lake Life After Dark. We want you to hit that like button. We would love for you to leave a comment, but our comments briefly got turned on
for like 24 hours,
and then they got turned off again. So subscribe to the channel. We are getting closer and closer and closer to 100,000 subs, and we just want to thank you guys for tuning in to all the videos, and we just appreciate your support. We love you, and we'll see you right back here at the treehouse on the next episode. What you gonna do with that old bay there?
Throw it on some taters.
Yeah, I bet.